Hi everybody, my name is Liz Rivera. I'm the Gem State Medium. Welcome back. So first of all, I would like to apologize for not having any new videos for a few months. I'm sorry I've neglected you all, but through the fall months I get super busy, and then through November I'm playing catch up with readings and just housework and answering emails, things like that. And I got sick in the middle of it. Just a sinus head cold thing. Wasn't a big deal, but that took a little bit of time too. And then we had Thanksgiving, trying to get ready for Christmas. You guys are all busy too. So I had to find the time though, this time today, so I could share with you what happened at my house. I think I've talked before about how my house is haunted. I've always known it was haunted. It's never bothered me. When I bought the house, it came with the elderly gentleman that originally owned the house. I'm not sure if he was the first owner when it was built in 1964. However, when I came and looked at the house, I knew he was here, and we had a discussion and told him I loved the house, weird medium stuff, conversations. But anyway, so I've known he's been here, and we have always had things going on. Well, yesterday, I'm taking a shower. And as I'm in the shower, my back is facing away from the shower head. I had stepped even a couple of steps away from the shower head just because I was getting ready to shave my underarms, girl stuff. So I step forward, I have the razor in my hand and my arm up. The point I'm getting at is my hands are nowhere near the shower head that's, back up over here, and I'm trying not to get tons of water all over. So I'm a ways away from it. And I start shaving, and mind you, I have some conditioner and stuff in my hair that I'm letting sit for a minute to get some moisture, whatever I'm doing in there. So I'm shaving and the water just stops. And I'm like it just shut off. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've got soap all over and I'm in the middle of shaving and the water stopped. So I turned around and I looked at it and I'm baffled. And my first thought is, crap, I don't need any more, bills because the water is having an issue and it's shut off. And yes, I paid the bill. Like, what is going on? The water just shut off for no apparent reason. So I'm looking at it and I'm seeing the water drip. I'm like, oh, it dawned on me right as the water stopped, I heard a click. It was like a click, click, and it stopped. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So in my shower, I have one of the shower heads that you can take off the thing. It sits up there. So, to shower down the walls or whatever, it makes it nice. Anyway, so it's a removable shower head, and it's got a button on the, just underneath the head of the shower that you can shut it off. It's not motion activated. It's not anything. It is a click, click, and you have to apply some pressure to shut the water off because you've got that water pressure behind it. And you push it and it shuts. You push it and it shuts it off. So I reached up and I clicked it, and the water started coming. Instantly back on. My water got shut off. Do you have any idea how much energy a ghost or spirit would need to produce or create in order to physically shut it off? I don't get that, holy cow, did that just happen, very often when it comes to paranormal activity. Just because I'm around it all the time, I see it. It's not that big of a deal to me often. So that caught my attention. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of impressed right now. I wasn't afraid. I didn't have the creeps. The only thing that bothered me a little bit, like when it all happened, because I finished showering, obviously rinsing everything out of my hair. And it was more that I didn't feel them come in. I didn't feel something happening or building like usually I do when I go into haunted locations, although I am on and open when I'm protected, but I am expecting and watching for things like that energy build up and things before something happens. And I didn't feel any of that. So I'm guessing that for me, when I get in the shower, I start thinking about everything. Like, what do I have to do today? What's been going on? How much more do I need to do? Like, those are the thoughts, kind of a mom thing, I think. I'll make sure that I add the video of me turning it on and off so you can see how much it takes to turn the shower on and off. You have to apply a little bit of pressure. That's what I heard, was that click, click, and it was off. Anyway, that's what happened this morning. It was like, I was impressed. Like, that takes some strength to shut it off. That's what I heard. So anyway, as with most haunted homes, and in all honesty, I never really think of this house being haunted. It's just like having a roommate, you know? But, okay, so recently we decided to renovate the downstairs. We've done a lot of renovating upstairs, and when we did do that, we did have an uptick in paranormal activity for a while, and then it settled back down. We also tried explaining to them what we were doing and that we want to take care of the home and paint and do what we can to keep it in good shape, you know. So we ripped out the old carpet, we put new carpet in, we redid the laundry room, and you know, changing the looks downstairs. We kept all the original fixtures and such, but painting, carpet, new flooring, things like that in the laundry room as well. Well, I had even talked to my new friends over at FTL3TD, the Paranormal Investigation Team, and Leon made a comment one day about, I can't believe that you guys haven't had an uptick in paranormal activity. And I'm like, so far so good. We haven't. Maybe they like it. I think I've got their approval. You know, it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, about the time that we're starting or just finishing up all the renovations, my grandson came over, and I believe he is a medium. His mother is a medium. Out of all of my kids, she is my only full-blown medium. She just has that gift. Well, apparently her little guy now has the gift too, because he started talking about ghosts about the time she did, at about 3.5. So he was over and started talking about the man that's in the house and how he was playing with his dog, his new puppy that he had, with my grandson's dog. He also started talking about how people were moving. He said the mirror in the hall, he wanted me to take the screws out of the side that hold the mirror on, because I have a full-length mirror in our hallway, you know, so you check your stuff, you know, how you look before you walk out the door. Anyway, one day, just out of the blue, he was insistent to his mother and then to me, you know, that he wanted the mirror to come off. He said, there's a door, and people just, he said, psh, they just appear like that in the mirror. And so he started describing it first. I've not had that problem before. I don't know if everything is so stirred up from pulling this carpet out and renovating, and the floor tiles. Like, we did a lot of work, and so we've got a lot going on right now. You know, and in the past, when we did the renovating upstairs, we started having water turning on. So like, we would leave the bathroom or sitting on the couch or something, and then hear the water running and go back in there, and the water is on in the sink. Whether it's in the bathroom, we've had it happen in the kitchen here. You know, it just happens. But that takes a lot of energy too, to be able to turn on a sink, you know, a faucet. So, you know, I'm impressed. But again, you know, I've seen things in the house. I think I have some sketches I've drawn in the past of different ghosts that I've seen here, and I'll try to include those, as well as I'll show you the shower and what it takes to turn it off and on, because it is kind of interesting. Anyway, you know, that's been about it. I just wanted to hop on and tell you, because it was kind of exciting when it happened. And just letting you know that if you ever do house renovations and things pick up and they're all of a sudden super active, just remember that it does calm down after a while, and you'll have the low kind of quiet times as well. Again, nothing here in this house has come across as malicious with any sort of intent that's not good. It isn't that way. I really think he's here and he lets us know, or when he disapproves or just wants our attention. So, you know, it doesn't make me frightened. However, I did ask FTL3TD, my friends, that I was just saying, hey, if you guys want to investigate a place, this might be it, and it might be the right time. So hopefully after Christmas, we'll get them over here and have them do a little investigation. It's great practice for them. It's a great location, and you know, I don't think anybody's gonna get scratched or hit or punched. That's not this house. That's not like that. So, but I would love to hear what they can catch on a recorder or something. You know, I want to hear their voice, or you know, more, I don't know, catch it on tape, digital recording, whatever. But anyway, I know that sounds really dismissive, and I don't mean to be, you know, when it comes to ghosts. I have, my whole life, I have seen ghosts. So to see a ghost walk past, whether it's at my house or whether, you know, it's in a store or at a friend's location or whatever haunted location, I don't always pay attention to them or direct my attention to them. I try not to, just because I can't exert everything every single time I see a ghost walk by. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get kind of used to it. It's like people in the house, you just, it's normal, it's fine. Like, anyway, I'll talk to you later. You guys take care and have a great Christmas. If I don't get another video made by then, I'll talk to you later. Bye. You have to apply a little bit of pressure. That's what I heard, was that click, click, and it was off. Anyway, that's what happened this morning. It was like, I was impressed. Like, that takes some strength to shut it off.